In this video, I'm going to cover how you can do hourly rates in our product. Now, most of our customers use fixed base line items, and some of them, though, like to give more hourly quotes, and sometimes you need like kind of a hybrid. So how can you do hourly stuff in Smart Pricing Table? Well, here's an example. I'm going to show probably about 3 scenarios here. So the first thing I can say is hourly job. Describe it, maybe give it some bullet points, break down the work on what you're going to be doing. And what you could say is cost 5 to 10 hours at $150 an hour, something like that. And you could put the fee type to TBD. Okay, so that's option 1. The next option is I could use the quantity field. So what I'm going to do is for the fee type, I'm going to change it to fixed again, and I'm going to put my hourly rate of $150. I'm going to turn on quantity. I'll go ahead and save this, and you can see I now have 150 times 1. I can set this to 10. Okay, and then maybe I still have a range in here. Maybe this is kind of like the expected cost, but there's still a range. I might want to highlight this. I could put some text around the fact that it's important, that they should read it, whatever you'd like to do. If by default your customer will be able to edit this, so if I click on the preview, you can see that they can still change this, which we probably don't want. So you want to make sure that when you turn on the quantity, there's a configure option, editable by recipient. So I'm going to turn that off, press save. And now when I go back to the preview, you'll see that it's just read only for them. It's still editable for you because you need to be able to change it. As a side note, we don't currently support ranges, unfortunately. Though that's something that we're exploring, the idea of 10 to 15 hours and then a range here. But for now, we don't have that. If you did want that, I would say more cost TBD. Or you could say like this is the base price and then you're clarifying the range right here. Okay, the last item I can do here is I could say hourly job, and I could go to fee type, and I'm going to go to text, and I could just say $150 an hour. Okay, and so what that will do, let me turn off the quantity here. Okay, so what that does is it just says that this job, and you could obviously give this a better title than hourly job, but this job is $150 an hour. Now the important caveat here is that this doesn't affect anything up here. Okay, so this is just a text-based label. It's not going to change any of your prices. The benefit of this one is that you can kind of put your target hours, and this will actually turn off and on. Or sorry, it'll adjust these numbers up here. What I was thinking there is if you make this optional, you could make it so that if it's an optional job, it then interacts with this on the top. And you could also do finally, you could do something like talking about ranges again. You could say 5,000 to 10,000. And then, but maybe you say that it's hourly. Again, this would just be a text-based. This is not having any effect on the pricing above. So there you go. 3 ideas for how you could do hourly based work on Smart Pricing Table. I hope you found this helpful.